All right, so hi guys, a very warm welcome everyone joining us here at BYJU'S Exam Prep. A very good evening. Welcome. Hi everyone. Good evening. I'm sure you would be waiting for this session since yesterday. Now that the MH-CET exam is done, you want to see that what colleges that are there which you can target. Good news for all of us. Yes, that there are more than 9,000 seats in MH-CET. Lots of seats for outside Maharashtra students as well. But are the is every college in the same league as the national universities or not, or where do they exactly lie? If you reach these colleges, what do you have to do while you are there? All of this will be shared here in this session. So welcome again everyone. Welcome. Hi Rudra, Soham, Ajay, Kushi, welcome Natik, welcome everyone. Good evening. Hope all of you are doing well. All right. So, guys, the top colleges which we can target using our MH-CET score. What are the counseling procedure? What are the colleges based on your location? This is what we'll be sharing in this session. So, let's have a quick look at the agenda. The first thing we'll be talking about the selection process of MH-CET, of course. Apart from that, we'll also be talking about participating colleges and their seats, right? How many seats are there, the participating colleges, which colleges are there that you can target. Then there is a target score for top colleges. What is the target score? What should you ideally score for top colleges? And expected cutoff for the colleges in Maharashtra. So all this will be shared here in this session. So let's quickly go on. Sir, the paper was very good thanks to the marathon. I was very happy to read this, Kushi. Well done. Very happy. All right, so guys, this is the number one college you can say in MH-CET that any one of you can target. You behind me, you can see is the GLC Mumbai campus, right? The GLC Mumbai Government Law College Mumbai. It's an apex college. It's a college from where lots of chief justices, lots of high court judges, lots of attorney generals, ministers, you name it and all, you'll find that GLC alumni have made the college, of course, real proud. And you'll have a very rich heritage, a great alumni base when you go to GLC Mumbai, located at a very you can say crucial point and very easy to locate as well. You just get down from the metro station or the railway station and you'll find it right there, right? So again, connectivity is also very easy. GLC Mumbai definitely the best college that MH-CET offers us. Right now, if we talk about the second best college, that is ILS Pune, right? So if we talk about the Pune campus, you can see here Pune city is absolutely fantastic. I have been there in Pune for more than a couple of years, and the experience was absolutely fantastic. So yes, ILS Pune, wonderful college, a great mooting culture. Again, alumni base is second to only GLC Mumbai. Again, place where you can definitely spend your 5 years and gain a lot out of it, right? So this I'll be sharing. How many seats are there, sir, in total? As I said, buddy, there are 9,000 plus seats. So definitely, all those who want to get a college will definitely get, but it is not advised that you take any college just who provides law. That's not the way to go. So that's why this session is very important. So how does the selection process is, if we talk about MH-CET, how is the selection process? So there are two stages. The number one, of course, you've already given it, is the online exam. The second is the CAP process, the centralized admission process. Now, you can see if we talk about the CAP process, it is an online process. So all of you would supposed to do this. Sir, is there a hostel in GLC? No, you'll have to take your own accommodation. But it's all worth it, because the fee, if you look at the tuition fee and all the other fees at GLC, it's absolutely nothing as compared to even the national universities or the private law colleges, who charge anywhere from 1 to 3 lakh rupees per year. Here GLC less than 1 lakh rupees for the entire course for the 5 years. So again, very affordable it is. So all the money that you save, you can use it wisely for your accommodation. So accommodation should not be an issue while selecting the college, right? GLC Mumbai definitely outweighs all such demerits like lack of hostel or any of these things. All right. So Maharashtra centralized admission process is the counseling process which will be followed for the MH-CET exam once the results are out. Once the results are out, you can see people who have scored decent marks, which probably is everyone, yeah, right? So all of you will be called for the cap rounds, and there you'll have to choose the college branch if you clear MH-CET's cutoff. If you clear the cutoffs, let's say for example the cutoff is 80. So if the 80 is the cutoff, so whosoever has scored more than 80, you all are supposed to fill in your college preferences, the course preference, and all such details you're supposed to fill, and based on that the results will come out. If we look at the entire counseling process step by step, number one is the registration process, where you pay the counseling fee. You can see eligible students are supposed to register for the counseling online on the portal, MH-CET portal we are talking about. And after that, same in the registration, you are supposed to fill in your college preferences also. So how to go about your college preferences, we'll be talking about that here in this session. So very important session for all of you. Right now, document verification process followed by the registration process. Then your documentations will be verified as to your whatever details you have furnished, including your mark sheets plus your if in case you are a student who's yet to receive their results, in that case you can write appearing, otherwise all the other documents are supposed to be given here. Now how do you share the documents? We'll have to upload them. Then the publication of merit list. Finally, once you are done with the registration process and the document you've submitted the same, the merit list will be published based on your marks, right? Whatever marks you have secured, based on that the merit list will be formed, and also based on your preference. So be very smart about your preferences while going for the registration process. Now apart from this, next is submission of grievances. So if any candidate who has any objection against the merit list can definitely challenge the same as well, in case you think that your marks are much more and the merit list shows that your marks are subsequently because of any such mistake they are less. In that case you can file a grievance. So there is a time given for submission of grievances as well. Then a publication of the final merit list. There will be a final merit list where after the grievances are heard, right? Let's say there are thousands of students who say that yes, there is some grievances. Whenever it is done, which will not take a lot of time, 3 to 4 days or a week max, then publication of final merit list, right? Once the grievances date is done, in a few days you'll find the final merit list for college for college admissions. Right, so I hope the college, the counseling process for MH-CET is quite clear to all of you watching this video. All right, sir, when will the results be out? Beta soon, very soon. The exam has just been conducted, so give them a few days at least. Sir, can a general category get this much and this much? So we have taken a session with regards to the cutoffs, etc. We predicted them. So we will be sharing you today as well what are the cutoffs and what are the likely cutoffs that we are thinking at. But then again, guys, these are all such predictions as of now based on the feedback that we received from our students. It all depends on the final list, of course, how students and everyone else has actually performed. All right. Next are the allotment of seats. Now, finally, seats are allocated by your MH-CET ranks and, of course, your preference while filling in the registration process, while you are filling the counseling process. All right. So, if, say, for example, you are someone who, is meditated with the sense that they've decided that they will be in Nagpur. So, they are just looking for colleges in Nagpur that if you do, and if you get, let's say AIR1, you get any pick, you can pick any colleges instead of GLC and ILS and all the other colleges. You put let's say some XYZ college from Nagpur, that won't be wise. So what to do and what should be your preference, this is what we will share. Even if you are from Maharashtra, what are the options there in MH CET based on the location? All of that I'm going to share. Let's quickly dive into that. All right. So there will be, as everyone is clear by now, there will be 2 rounds of centralized admission process. If there are any seats that lie vacant, there will be multiple rounds till the time all the seats are filled. So everyone usually does get a seat in one college or the other, but that is not our idea. You have to be smart about things. So you can see participating colleges, how many? 140 institutes from various universities accept this course, close to 10,000 seats, right? So I already stated this, 9,000 to 10,000 students will get admission here. Getting into top law colleges depends on what? Number one, of course, your rank. Second, your domicile as well. So if you are someone who's from Maharashtra, people from Maharashtra, please write here in the chat so that we can come to know how many students are here who are from Maharashtra, so that we can advise you accordingly. So your domicile will definitely matter if you're from Maharashtra. And the next, your caste, obviously for reservations, if you fall in the category. Then your gender. There are some colleges that do offer female reservations. So all these are parameters on the basis of which you can get admissions. All right, so we can see there are a few students who are from Maharashtra. All right. Okay, very good. So you guys have an advantage here when we talk about MH CET. Of course, the cutoffs will be significantly lower if we compare with outside Maharashtra. So definitely, guys, you have a great advantage. So depending on where you are from Maharashtra, your preference will also change. But the first few preferences will remain common, that we will discuss. So what is our target score? 80 plus, 90 plus, 100 plus, or 120 plus? Whatever we are scoring, based on your score, what are the colleges that we will be getting? Will we get grade A colleges, or will we get the grade B colleges? Let's have a look at all of them. So you can see here the target scores are mentioned. What should be your target score? So you can see for students, OMS means outside Maharashtra, and MS means Maharashtra state. So you can see here GLC Mumbai for Maharashtra students. If this is super duper safe score, if you are someone who is getting these many marks, you are super duper safe. But in case that is not the case, in case you are scoring 112, 114, right, don't feel too bad about things, because still the median is to be calculated, right? Both the shifts, both the slots, the median will be calculated, and based on that the final scores will be out. So the cutoffs can go up and down. So don't be too worried about things if you're not there. But if you are there, if you are someone who's there scoring these many marks, definitely this is the time to feel secure, right? So you can see these were the cutoffs which I was initially talking about. If we talk about MH CET 2022 tier 1 colleges, you can see these colleges where you get excellent scores, only then you can get admissions. There is limited seats in comparison to the number of applicants. Lots of students put their number one preference to these tier 1 colleges. Then there are tier 2 colleges as well. These colleges will if you are getting an average score of, let's say, 100 or 90 to 100, right, or 90 to 110, somewhere around these, so you'll get these colleges, the tier 2 colleges. And then there are tier 3 colleges which are actually open for everyone. Even if you're scoring very less, by the end of the entire procedure you will definitely get a college. So there are 3 tier colleges. Let's start with the ones in Mumbai. If we talk about colleges in Mumbai, GLC Mumbai is the number 1 recommended college. So you all know that the first and the second preference is very simple for us. First is GLC Mumbai, second is ILS Pune. This has to be your preference for the first 2 colleges, irrespective of your scores, right? 110, 120. Don't think if I am getting extra marks, more marks. If I put first preference as ILS, so I'll get it much easier. Don't think too much on these lines. Keep it as simple as possible. Number 1 preference has to be GLC. Number 2 ILS. All right. So these 2 are fixed. Let's have a look at the other colleges. You can see if you talk about GLC Mumbai, there are 240 seats, which are obviously not many, especially considering that there are thousands of students eyeing this one college. Outside Maharashtra seats, as you can see, are 128. Right? If you see Maharashtra seats, there are 118 seats, plus there are other seats for Maharashtra students. The reserved categories are also there. Right? So 106 for SC category, ST for 80 seats for ST, OBC you have 102, and then EWS there is 110 seats for them as well. Apart from this, the other colleges in Mumbai that one can target. Let's say someone is from Mumbai and the first and the second are done. The third can be definitely SVKM, Pravin Gandhi College of Law, Mumbai. For everyone else as well, this can be a good option. You can definitely count this in A grade college. So definitely a good college can be recommended. The colleges that I will recommend are I am the one who's ticking the same, right? So these are colleges that can be opted out of the 140 colleges that are there, right? But the ones that I am marking are the only ones that I actually personally recommend, right? Rest you can, all these colleges, let's include, the Mumbai Law Academy, Rizvi Law College, Babasaheb Mumbai College, or any of these other colleges. If you go in these colleges, it is totally on you as to how you shape your career in law ahead, right? Say for example, yes, these colleges will provide you the basic infra and basic everything that is required. The thing that you will lack here will be a great alumni base, number one. All the factors that make national universities distinct, all these factors will be missing here. So you'll have to build your overall profile. You'll have to work on your overall profile, your CV. You have to make sure that you're participating in extracurricular activities, right? Whatever you need to do to build your CV, as many internships as possible, and good internships, not just any XYZ internships. Do it not because of the stipend, but because of the value that the internship will have in your CV. That is something which you have to keep in your mind, right? The next, so you can see these the two colleges that I will recommend from here are the ones that I have already marked. The rest, you know what to do. If you seek admission here, you can take the admission over there, and then then you can either give another go at CLAT or MH-CET or other colleges in the next year while you are there in your first year in any of these other colleges. Beta, National University, Mayur, why are you even asking this, beta? MNLU, definitely go there. MNLU, which one? There are, there are multiple MNLUs, so which one you are talking about? But yes, MNLU can be preferred, of course. And I have already said GLC and first preference and ILS as the second preference. That should be the case. NMIMS Bangalore. We've already conducted a discussion about the private law college options that you guys have. Please do check that video out. It is available on our BYJU'S exam prep platform. If you have not checked that already, please quickly check the same. Also hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any such videos. And of course, so many information coming your way. Quickly hit the like button as well. All right, guys. Yes. So keep these things in mind. MNLU Mumbai. But how I even asked this, right? Go study at MNLU Mumbai. It's obviously the top 10 national university in the country, right? You got your ego boost. Now go study at MNLU. Many congratulations. All right, let's move on to the next one. The B grade colleges, or you can say the colleges where even with an average score you'll get a seat. So you can see here. There's Lord's Universal College, there's Chembur, Karnataka College of Law. These are the other colleges that are also there. But as I already said, that the ones that I have marked even in the A category, right? You can see here, I've only selected two here. So be a little selective on the kind of colleges that you opt for. Alright guys, I've already said that quickly like the video and share this video with all your friends who've given MH-CET. And if you've not subscribed to our channel, quickly subscribe as well. Now let's talk about colleges in Pune, right? Let's talk about the Pune colleges. Prerna, pay attention here, buddy. Don't worry about it, sir. I am afraid I will not get college. I have got a score of 118. Let's wait for the results, buddy. Right? So don't be too worried. 180 is a good score. You'll definitely get a good college. I'm sure about it. Right? All the very best to you. Chaliye. Now the best colleges in Pune we are talking about. Yes, definitely ILS Pune is recommended. You all know the second best in MH CET for sure. So do keep this in mind. Mayur, MNLU Mumbai is done, buddy. Lock it, seal it, and go study there. Right? You have nothing else to consider here. Right? Don't consider other colleges. There's no distinction, right? So you're getting the MNLU, the National University thappa that you need as well. Everything is in your favor. Don't overcomplicate things. Just go and study over there. All right. Next, ILS Law College. Here we go. The cutoffs we've already discussed. Roughly around 120ish. If you're getting, you definitely have a strong chance here. Next, D.E.S. You can see here Firodia Law College. There's SC Law College, that is the Shankar Rao Chavan Law College, Pune. These also can be your backup options. But yes, ILS Pune, I will definitely more than recommend to all of you. Right? Rest, if you are from Pune, if you have no other options, you can opt for any of these colleges. You can consider, in that case, if you're from Pune, you can consider D.Y. Patil, you can consider the Firodia Law College as well, right? Either of the two, if in case you can't make it to ILS. All right, next, the B grade college or tier 2 colleges, let's say. You can see here the other colleges which include AKK New Law Academy, you can see here Rajarshi Shahu Law College as well. Pardon me for mispronunciation as well. So you can see these are the tier 2 colleges that can also be considered. Now let's talk about the colleges that are there in Nagpur. Let's talk about colleges in Nagpur. Here we go. So you can see here there are limited colleges. If you talk about grade A colleges here, there are 3 options that you can see. The one that you can consider, again, the Raisoni College can be considered here. You can also consider the Dr. Ambedkar College, right? These are the 2 colleges that definitely you can consider going if you are from Nagpur, or you can keep them as your 4th or 5th preference. All right, then there are other colleges which again, you can see here, if we talk about last year, the cutoffs were 80, 70 and even 37, for Dr. Milind Yerne College of Law. So you can understand that everyone basically gets a seat here. So be careful while opting for the college, because you're as good as the peer group as well. So it's very important to have a good peer group with us. Then colleges in Nasik, you can see here there are some colleges here as mentioned on your screen. Look at the cutoffs. So cutoffs are again a strong indicator as to how many students actually want to go there and what are the students who are going there. So you can see if outside Maharashtra students, the cutoff last year was 38. So you can understand. If you talk about other colleges, only NB Thakur Law College can be considered here if you talk about Nasik. So someone from Nasik can consider this. Imtiaz, in that case, you can, first preference should be GLC, of course. Second, as I said, ILS. The third can be either of the 2, right? Either of the 2, you can go visit the website of both GH Raisoni as well as Dr. Ambedkar, and then after doing your own pros and cons, and you can actually opt for the same, right? Not recommended, Soham. But again, if you do take admission over there, in that case, I will, again reiterate, guys, whichever college you join, in case you are not confident about your college, it's very simple, right? The colleges are as good as the students, right? So if the college has not got an excellent, does not has any moot court records or moot court history or anything of that sort, so you can be the first one who can start this mooting culture. You can be the one who was getting an excellent placement, right? The first person to get such amazing placement. You have to believe in yourself and how to go about things, how to get that great profile. And even if you don't want to get a placement, if you want to be a let's say a practicing advocate or a judge, for even that, what do you want to do? You should have a proper plan, right? Intern every time, right? There are no holidays, right? After every semester you're supposed to go and do internship, right? Don't take holidays, don't go home and relax for 1 month. This is not school, right, where you'll get 1 month off, right? The entire 6 months you treat them as paid vacation only, right? The entire 5 years that will be spent in the college will be a paid 5 year trip for you. So consider it all a break only, and no need to take such breaks in between. Just do internships instead, right? Once you're done with the semester, do internships, build your CV, build your profile, and you will see that amazing things will happen in really short time. All right. All right, so I believe that everyone here has got answers. If we talk about colleges in Aurangabad, you can see some colleges here as well. So there is Dr. Ambedkar College of Law that can be considered. But definitely, if you're someone who's getting MNLUs, either Nagpur or MNLU Aurangabad, that is to be considered, right? All right. So yes, these were the colleges, the tier 1 colleges and tier 2 colleges from all the cities there in Maharashtra. The top colleges in MH-CET we've shared with all of you. The scores, the people who have actually scored in excess of 110, you guys have a great chance, great shot at the top 5 colleges that are there in MH-CET. Based on whatever I have recommended, and based on your own research, plus do see the cutoffs as well. That will be a great way to assess what kind of students are actually going into the college, right? A peer group is also very important, so do keep this in mind as well. Now, it is not a city that makes a college good. Do keep this in mind as well. So if you're getting any college in Mumbai, you're going there. That is not a wise thing to do. You have to be really smart about it, right? Go visit their website. If it is poorly maintained, that if the last achievement was from the year 2003 that is mentioned on the website, that nothing is being done. So choose smartly, do your research as well. In case you have any doubt, feel free to reach out in the comments of the video, and make sure if you haven't subscribed us, quickly hit the subscribe button, and also like the session, so that I also get to know that yes, this session was helpful to you. All right. Sir, how many colleges provide hostels? So there are 140 colleges, beta. So we'll have to check with each college. So not many, but some of them do. Accommodation is not a problem. Even if say for example, even Nirma, which is a good private college, they also don't have their own accommodation for everyone. So people do stay outside. And there are lots of other colleges as well, which where people don't actually stay in those national universities. Say for example, in NLU Jodhpur, it is mandatory to stay in the campus even if you are from Jodhpur. But that was not the case in Patiala. The localites could stay at their places as well. So it all depends on college to college basis. Right? All right, and don't take decisions on the basis of what some student has shared here. Aurangabad chhod ke jaane ka man nahi hai. So don't make a decision based on this, that I don't feel like leaving my hometown. I don't make a decision based on this, right? The college has to be priority. The college. Rucha, you can keep that as your third or fourth option. You can. If you are looking for a college in Pune, Dr. D.Y. Patil can be your third or fourth option. Not for everyone. The hostels are not available for everyone. Some of them have limited accommodation because they're very old colleges. Say for example, GLC can't afford to give accommodation to everyone with the current infrastructure that they have. So that's why people live outside as well. Lots of them, majority actually live outside the college only. Strong chances, Ankit. So, strong chances. Alright guys, so all the very best to all of you for your results. The results hopefully will be out in a week or so. just a few days to go, 3 to 4 days. Just wait for that time and you are pretty much sorted. Saloni, do watch our session. You will get your answer. All the colleges based on the cities we have actually discussed here. In case you have any question that you would like to ask us, please feel free to reach out in the comments of the video. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Goodbye. Good night. Sayonara. All the very best. My best wishes are there with you. We will meet on the result day, of course. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.